Hey guys, what's going on? Mike here from Altcoin Freedom. In this video, we're going to talk about why Ripple can hit $100. You know, some people say Ripple will never hit $100 or $1,000 or let alone even $1, right? But a lot of people think the sky's the limit for Ripple. So let's talk about it in this video and see what's going on there. If you look today, market cap, 259 up and down a little bit, right? So nothing really happening too crazy today in the market, but Ripple is just at under 50 cents. And if you think about Ripple, guys, it's always been famous, this kind of coin, right? Especially Ripple. It stayed stagnant for a while. I remember when we got into Ripple, it was around 20 cents, and it just stayed there for a while. You know, and people said it was like the coin that was worse than watching paint dry. It, wasn't going up, wasn't going down. It was just going sideways, just along with the market, nothing really happening, right? And then it took off when the rumors of getting on Coinbase took off. So, we saw it go up. Oh, just took off, right? And that will happen again if more news keeps coming out about Ripple. So one thing I want to talk to you guys about is, basically the market Ripple's targeting is huge, right? Like if you think about the SWIFT system, there's about $5 trillion, a little over $5 trillion per day on average traded through the SWIFT system. And that's not even considering payment providers that Ripple's also partnering with, such as Western Union and the other ones, right? So XRP is basically targeting the entire global money transfer market. And if Ripple's involved in every dollar and every currency that is involved in a cross-border transaction, can you imagine the market that Ripple's going to be involved in, right? And also, besides payment providers like Western Union, like I mentioned, Ripple's also looking to be in all the banking systems. It has a huge partnership, a huge group of banks already set up to be using, basically testing using Ripple in 2019. So if it gets into those banks, can you imagine what that is going to do for Ripple? Okay, and the biggest thing is Ripple is the biggest news for Ripple, right? The biggest thing that everyone keeps talking about, why it will be a game changer in the financial institution, the banking institutions, is its speed, right? The transaction time. So we know Ripple's already fast, but can you imagine Ripple right now is working on the COBALT network, right? And that is said to bring transaction speeds down to around 1 second, okay? Let alone increase the number of transactions that are possible. So I mean, Ripple is setting itself up to be like very disruptive in the market more than any other project and coin out there, right? So you can't ignore it. Now, the prices, if things go as planned for Ripple and what we see in the next couple of years, if it is actually a game changer in the financial market, then who knows what the price could be. Let's come over here. Reasons why Ripple XRP won't stay under $1 for long. Ever since its launch, Ripple XRP has focused immensely on dominating the financial industry and cryptocurrency exchange. Results have been astonishing, with many referring to Ripple as the standard for cryptocurrency exchange. So look at this, guys. Ripple has announced that it's currently working with 40 to 50 of the world's central banks. If the claim of Ripple is true, then working with 25% of the world's central banks is sure to guarantee a future for Ripple. So Ripple, like more than any other coin out there, right, it's making partnerships in real use cases of the technology, okay? It's really getting out there in real use. So a lot of the projects, a lot of the coins we're involved in, we're looking at, have no use yet, okay? Ripple's out there making real partnerships. Knowing that all commercial banks in a country are influenced by the respective central banks, one would have to acknowledge that brilliant move Ripple is making and partnering with central banks. Exactly, even the little banks will have to get into Ripple eventually, right? If you want to be able to compete with the transaction speeds and the prices and the money it's going to be saving the banks. In reality, Ripple has also indirectly targeted the rest of the banks in those countries. Way to go, Ripple. So let's look down here. Up here, Ripple's working on better transaction time. So over the years, transaction times with blockchain technology has been greatly improved. A typical transaction on Ripple takes about 3 to 4 seconds to be completed, which was also always said to be super fast, right guys? But now Ripple's working on a new network, COBALT, and this will substantially reduce transaction time to a lightning quick 1 second. All right, guys, so I mean, just big news for Ripple always, right? So it's something, if you don't like Ripple, I understand a lot of people are against Ripple, but a lot of people also see the possibility to make money on Ripple. So what do you guys think? I'd love to hear in the comments below what your take on Ripple is, where you think we could see a price, what do you think is going to happen with Ripple XRP. A lot of people say XRP won't be the currency used, even though Ripple's making these partnerships. But just rest assured that once the partnerships in the framework and everything set, XRP would be the currency, right, to be set on the network that Ripple would be pushing. So it wouldn't do them any, it could be anything else, of course, but that's the one Ripple will be pushing. So, chances are it will be XRP on their networks. But what do you guys think about Ripple? I mean, for it, against it, like we always say, who knows? Positive or negative comments are appreciated down below, guys. Help people out. Share your knowledge of what you know about Ripple so people can make some informed decisions and do some research. Also, guys, next Monday, we're going to be picking one of our positive subscribers who's leaving some comments on these videos for a free Power Crypto membership and our VIP membership, okay? So we're going to give those away Monday, and we'll send you a message there. But please, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment, leave a positive comment, because that's what's helping people make, there's a lot of new people coming in, and that's helping them make good decisions, right? You sharing your knowledge, not scaring people away from different projects or making people scared to ask questions that maybe if you're a crypto enthusiast for a long time, it's simple knowledge to you, but maybe it's an honest question for someone else who's just getting into space like we all did one day. And Ripple is something that's in the news, so people have a lot of questions. And I know a lot of you guys have a lot of knowledge. So let's share it out there with everyone. We can help each other make good decisions. Okay, guys, so to get that Power Crypto membership and VIP membership, which would allow you to get in with some of our best members and their crypto enthusiasts who are making good decisions, helping each other with their portfolios, exchanging really current on-the-spot information and helping people avoid mistakes that maybe they've made in the past, so you can, work with your portfolio and not fall behind. And so, guys, the one thing I always preach on all these videos at the end is just stay positive, okay? Stay positive, sorry. The thing is, look at our market, 259. I remember back when we were under 100 billion, 50 billion, okay? And then it shot up to like over 600 billion. People couldn't believe it. And we saw the prices ripple up around over $3, up towards $3. So imagine when we get up over $1 trillion someday in 2019, the next couple years, 2 trillion, when all this, institutional money comes in and the mainstream gets back in and all the hype gets going, everybody wants to get back in on Bitcoin and all these altcoins, right? This is the early days, guys. These early days, and we're going to get cheap prices on some of these good projects. So if you're doing research and you're finding one of these good projects, these prices are a joke right now. We'll be talking about it someday, right? Okay, guys, so leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Ripple or any other projects. Share your knowledge, because a lot of people are going through comments, and that's where they can find other projects you can turn them on to, give them a heads up of something they should check out. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep piling up your crypto, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.